this campaign, the Island of Devils, is actually based on historical events where map makers would put islands on maps that actually didn't exist. And so I had my players on this island. They started on the beach, kind of swept up from the shore, and they had no memory of who they were or anything about anything. And this is where they started. Now I've added 3 additional pictures here of places that they would go to. The first one being the underwater temple, which was found in a lake. And when they go inside, there are puzzles and traps and magical things that they have to account for. And there are levels, 3 different levels of water that would fill up depending on switches that they pulled, where they would have to either swim underneath or go through a tunnel or different things like that. And these are just my pictures, drawings, and my notes. And then later I made other drawings of the temple that were bigger so they could walk through and stuff. Then my second picture here is of the mines. There were a collection of like Medusa heads that were strung up almost like security cameras, and if they got caught, they got turned to stone. As well as finding other stones here that help protect them. They could pick up a certain amount of stones, and the stones would swirl around their head and give them certain things. And there's a list there off in the notes. And then different things, treasures and things that I had, or things that they could do. 2 skeletons holding a treasure chest that didn't have any heads. And then you put the correct skeleton heads on them. The skeletons would talk and tell you secrets about stuff, and you can unlock the chest that's there. And then the third one here is of inside the mountain, or a volcanic mountain. And so there was a dragon here as well as some other creatures. And on my maps, I like to put like on the wall of maybe a place that they're passing, I'll put like a little squiggly line, and you'll see squiggly lines throughout here, which is like a crack in the wall. There might be another secret room behind there. So if they discover it, if they blow that wall out with like some sort of magic or a bomb or something, they could get inside that other room and find other things. So as the campaign went on, as they leveled up, they would gain parts of their memories depending on what happened, what previously happened to certain characters. So if they leveled up, they gained more memories, and we would use that next time we'd come into the campaign of things that they learned about themselves or whatever. It was pretty cool.